everyone and welcome. I thought I'd do a little video just to chat about a few things that's happened recently and and the fact I haven't been out for a week, which is annoying. Bloody annoying. Started off because of Storm Amy, which happened over the weekend. I did get a bit of footage. Was it on the Friday? I think it was on the Friday. I got a little bit of footage that I will show you now. We'll jump straight in. 4 o'clock on Friday, and it is the start of Storm Amy, which is meant to run all the way through till tomorrow night, about 10ish, I think. I apologise that you can hear my bed with this camera, but the mic picks everything up. But yeah, it's gonna get worse. I think it's a 40 to 50 mile an hour winds, and it said it's gonna get up to 60. I'm getting bits of leaves stuck on the window. You can see. On there, it's a bit there. Oh, some bits there. Parts of the next day was a bit worse, but most of it was like, I think there was just the wind and the rain had stopped, so that sort of seemed less worse. That's not even words, is it? Anyway, in the video I showed you where all the leaves were sticking to the window, and even though I couldn't get out with my camera, I took a photo of a leaf stuck to my window. I'm going to put that over my face right now so you can see. And it just goes to show you can create, I was going to say art, but I'm not actually painting it, but some people think photography is art. So you can take a picture even in your bed, basically, is what. And I just liked it because it was like the red and the green contrast with the rain on the window, and there you go. So yeah, that was that. But prior to that, on the Wednesday, well, to be honest, probably on the Tuesday, but I rang the doctors on the Wednesday because I started to get a bit of discomfort around my belly button. And a year ago, I had an umbilical abscess, which meant that I ended up in hospital on IVs and had to have it drained while I was awake, which was not fun. So I thought I had early signs. I'll get in touch with a GP, get it sorted early on, and that would be good. So they asked me to send a picture, and they would send antibiotics. So got a Saturday, and I still didn't get any antibiotics. It had got worse, and the next day I rang 111 because I thought I was going to wait until Monday and then sort of say, look, you haven't sent me any antibiotics, but by then it was a lot worse. And I can put a picture in if anyone wants to see. I mean, to be fair, it kind of looks like an elephant's arsehole, and to be fair on that score, I haven't actually seen an elephant's arsehole, but that is what I imagine it would look like. It was red and very swollen to the point like, yeah, it was quite gaping. What I might do is I'll put it in now, right? I'll end this here, put it in now. So like turn away for 5 seconds if you don't want to see. it does look like an elephant's arsehole, even though none of you have ever seen one. I mean, probably like someone at a zoo has seen one, but like in the majority of people wouldn't have, would they? So, but that's what you would imagine it would look like, right? You know, right? Obviously. Anyway, so like I said, I rang 111 on the Sunday, or did I say? I can't remember. But anyway, rang 111 on the Sunday because it was a lot worse. It was a lot redder, and obviously, I've just shown you a picture. So, doctor came out to have a look, and he put me on some strong antibiotics in the hope that that would work and I wouldn't have to go in. And then he gave me he had a box of antibiotics on him, and then he gave me a prescription for another one because he was giving me double the dose. So one box wasn't enough. He needed to give me a prescription as well. So anyway, so on the Tuesday, my carer went and got my prescription for me that they wrote. But apparently it was fraudulent for some reason, which doesn't sound very good, but they would not give her the prescription. They said that they would be committing fraud. I don't even know why. It doesn't make sense because he was an NHS doctor. I have no clue. So she went into my GPs and told them what was happening because the pharmacy is in the same building. And they said that they would send us the rest of the antibiotics out. They would send it to my pharmacy that I always use, who deliver. And then it got to late last night and nobody came. By the way, it's Wednesday. So late last night, nobody came. However, about tea time last night, the abscess actually burst. And oh my God, I have never seen so much gunk, for better word, in all my life, and it absolutely stunk. Like, I had to change my bedding, I had to change my nightwear, I had to change everything. There was a lot, which is, I guess, a good thing because you don't want it in, you want it out, don't you? And so, yeah, it was minging, and so then what happened? That's just it. I've heard my phone go and it just took me out my rhythm. My rhythm. Anyway, yeah, so I had to call Recovery at Home. Recovery at Home came out to clean it up and dress it. So that's where we're at now. The doctors, because the antibiotics didn't come last night, as I said, I can't remember if I said that. The doctors rang me this morning to ask a few questions because the initial photograph that I sent them that they were supposed to send me antibiotics, they said they didn't get, but then miraculously they found it. However, it looked a lot worse days later than it did on that photograph. So she asked me to go through the whole thing, which I did, and they have finally sent the rest of the tablets out. So these are what I'm on. I've got to take 4 times a day, and then they've just sent these to for the rest of the prescription, which is like 7 days. Hopefully that works. I've got district nurse coming on Friday to have a look and redress it, I guess, see what it's like, whatever. It stings a little bit now and then, but it's fine otherwise, thankfully. But obviously leaning forward and any pressure that way is uncomfortable. So I on top of Stormy Amy, that's why I haven't been anywhere. And yeah, that's really annoying because I just really want to get out. So I think I'm going to try and go out tomorrow being Thursday. Fingers crossed, because it's meant to be 17 here and sunshine, so might as well do what I can. I'm hoping that, although the hoisting part might be a bit uncomfortable, I think once I'm sat in Robo Bitch, it should be fine. That's the hope, but we'll see. I'm going to try, and then if it's too uncomfortable, then I'll just ask her to put us back. Do you know what I mean? But hopefully not. Hopefully I can get out because I really need it. Like I said, I haven't been out for a week, and the last time I went out, I went to Thompson Park, which I didn't film at the time. However, in Thompson Park, there is a Formula 1 25,000 million track. I'll put this video in that I took and you'll see what I mean. Good afternoon everybody and welcome to Formula 25 million thousand, and it is Robo but bitch to go first. Let's see how she does. I know I'm 50, I'll get over it. So she's coming along, she's got to go round the roundabout, round the roundabout. Oh, she's missed the turn off and she's gone round the roundabout again, and then she's about to head up this bit because she's missed that turn off again. I don't even know if I'm allowed, though am I supposed to look right and left here? You can tell I don't really drive. We're going to go all the way around, all the way around. Yeah, how'd you get in the inner circle bit in the middle of this? This is not very good, is it? Yeah, so she's going back out of here and she's going to do it in a record time and then back round the outside, round the outside. Oh no, she's coming up to a crossing. She's going to wait for the imaginary people to cross. And then she's off again, back round the roundabout, round the outside, and then over the here. I don't know if anyone can watch me, but yeah, actually some people's coming over there, so they probably can watch me. I'm about 5. And then you stop again. You've got to stop, look and listen because it says so down there. And then we're off. And then she's just going to cross through the middle of here and totally unqualify herself. Oh jeez, how old am I? Anyway, I came first. I'm not getting on the podium, but you know, this girl. I mean, how cool am I? Look at that. I'm like, I should have had a bottle of champagne, you know what they do on the podiums and stuff. But yeah. I think there was a couple walking with a kid and they must have been thinking, what a nut job. But you know, even though you're 50, you've got to act like you're 5, like me, but I don't mind. I enjoyed myself, I don't care. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I was going to tell you. I think so. I don't think there's anything else, hopefully, that I have forgotten. But anyway, I just thought I'd do a little bit of update with that, what was happening. Yeah. I've just done the raffle update video, which would have been out yesterday, which hopefully you'll have seen if you were interested in raffle tickets or if you bought any, etc. Okay. There's the phone. Time to go. Thank you very much for watching. I shall catch you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.